pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back once again to HJN Season 5. And so, what we're going to do here is we're going to be working on another subject. In particular, we have number 2698, and it's going to focus on something known as tonnage. Tonnage is, of course, the process of which that tons are typically used as a form of calculating weight and or mass. And while there are different contexts between the words of weight and mass, they convey similarities in terms of what they mean. Unlike some words in which, while they might seem similar, they are in fact quite different, like simple and easy or complicated and hard. But the thing is that in the case of tonnage, what we have here is that tons, which is typically a few thousand pounds at a time. In the same way as how, let's say, there's the weight of an elephant, in which case they can usually weigh over a ton when fully grown, with Asian and African elephants each weighing upwards of 4.5 tons at most in their full maturity and throughout the majority of their lives until their death. That is just one mere example of how tonnage is used to profile certain larger everyday objects or animals or other such things. There are, of course, lots of things in our lives that utilize tons as a form of calculating weight. Now, of course, how heavy they are. There's trains, in which case they're almost always measured in tons, simply because they're made to carry heavy loads. The locomotives themselves can range anywhere from 200 tons to 1,000 tons, in which case it's pretty incredible in terms of weight. But then, of course, there come even bigger things in life, like asteroids. They're typically anywhere from 200,000 tons to over 1 billion tons. And in every which way, this is typically in regards to the asteroid that even killed the dinosaurs. In that case, it was hundreds of billions of tons. While it's not exactly confirmed what true tonnage that it served at the time that the KT event had occurred, it's still of certainty that that asteroid is likely in the hundreds of billions worth of tons in terms of its overall weight. And while there's pretty much little to no traces of it, as it was eviscerated in the explosive impact that it made 66 million years ago, a lot of us can at least take a good look at similar rocks out there in the stars. The upcoming Apophis, which is actually a little bit larger than the KT asteroid. Let's remember, we're due to have it come to Earth at some point. And while they say that it's most likely to make a pass to Earth, close pass, rather than it being in any position to cause a KT-like event, something that could cause human extinction. A lot of us can figure that the tonnage of that asteroid is even heavier compared to the KT asteroid that hit the Yucatan Peninsula 66 million years ago. But apart from trains, asteroids, elephants, and etc., there's a lot more that I could go into detail to discuss based on what tonnage refers to. However, that would take a little bit more time than necessary. It's a process in which that tons are used to determine the exact weight of something. And with that in mind, thank you for watching this piece of HJN. And I'll be back tomorrow with something different. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more content.